Hey beautiful, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is LaDonna. Welcome back to LaDonna Hair Artistry. In this video, you will see me do a silk press on another beautiful queen with a I'm so used to saying four, on a beautiful 3C crown, but like there's a bunch of different textures in here. And of course, with the color that she's gotten done in the past, like whenever we lighten our hair, we're removing melanin out of the hair, and in the process of removing the melanin, we are removing elasticity. So that's why whenever you get your hair lightened, you'll notice that the curl pattern is a little bit looser. So from the lightened hair, the curl pattern isn't consistent all over, and also the curl pattern is different due to sometimes like styling. Say you wear your hair in ponytails all the time. The hair that is stretched the furthest tends to experience pressure because it's constantly being pulled, so whenever the heat is applied to the hair, and health and other things play a big part in everything, but that's where you'll find that certain parts of the hair don't revert back like others. But like my client that I'm working on right now, like her hair is super silky, she has beautiful hair. And as you can see, I am blow drying her hair out right now. Before I even did the blow dry, you saw me pre-stretch the hair with the dryer like I always do. You just saw me make sure that her scalp is dry, because if the scalp isn't dry, like when the flat iron gets close to the scalp, a lot of steam is going to build up between the flat iron and the scalp, and that will burn. And I am not trying to burn my client. So here I am making sure her scalp is dry and making sure that the camera is in the perfect position so you can get a good view of what's going on. So a lot of you are going to ask me about my flat iron. So that flat iron is by Remington. Before that flat iron, I used to be a big chi girl. If you're gonna ask me what I sprayed in her hair, I sprayed the Chi Heat Protectant in her hair. I like the Chi Heat Protectant, and I also like one by Design Essential. The Chi one that isn't oil based, and I use that for her because her hair texture, it doesn't require much oil, because like it'll weigh it down and make it too heavy, and she doesn't need it because her hair will stay straight just fine. So yeah, with my flat iron, I was a big chi person and my chi died on me. I ran to Target one day because I had an emergency, grabbed that little cheap Remington, and ever since then it's been love at first sight. It works amazing and I just love it. So for those of you who are gonna ask, it's Remington. I'm saying it here, it's Remington, and I bet you guys could look in the comment, there still will be people who are asking. And the blow dryer, I don't remember the name of the blow dryer, and I remember it looking on Amazon for it, and they no longer sell it. I don't know if they have new ones in stock, but I didn't see any. And one that I really like that is just as powerful as that one is a Babyliss flat iron. I mean, not flat iron, I'm sorry, a Babyliss blow dryer that is just as powerful as that one. So as you can see, I am flat ironing my client's hair in small sections. I didn't use the hot comb for her because I didn't need to. Just me like parting the hair, and you'll notice that I part the hair. Ooh, look at that shine and that silkiness. But yeah, you'll notice when I part the hair, I'll kind of pull on the hair and it stretches it and helps the flat iron to get right in there and get straight into the root and just like straighten it out really well. So I don't need the hot comb. You see my client cracking up. Like when we get together, all we do is laugh. Like she laughs a lot and I love it. So we just like laugh the whole time doing hair. Like it kind of feels like, I don't know, like you're at home doing your sister's hair and you guys are just like laughing and having a good time talking about what happened in the day, how it happened, and things like that. So like, yeah, you know. So as you can see, I am working my way up the head pretty quickly. I put the video on, so someone mentioned to me like the speed, like it going fast. And I figured that like that's what you guys want to see here on YouTube, because like, you know, people's attention span, you have a good idea of what it is that I'm already doing. So I figure like, you know, you don't need to see it done in slow motion because you'll get bored seeing it done in slow motion. So like if ever there's parts of the video, like, or parts of the process when it comes to anything that I do, that you think that goes too fast and you would prefer it to slow down, like let me know. Because I remember someone saying something to me about like, you know, them not knowing how long it took for me to like pull the flat iron from the root to finish and things like that. So I'm all done straightening her hair out, and now it's time for a trim. Like a trim is super important. I've mentioned it in other videos, and if ever you see me do a silk press and not do a trim, that is because like that's probably one of my regular clients and they were there, like the last time they were there, they got their ends trimmed. So say a person decides to, you know, get their hair straightened all the time opposed to getting a relaxer, you know, they want their hair straightened all the time. Like I'm not going to trim their hair every time they come in, especially if they were last in 3 weeks ago. A lot of you asked how long does the silk presses last? The silk presses last like from 2 to 3 weeks. I find that even if like basically the hair will stay straight, what'll happen is the roots will start to grow out. Like you'll start to see a crease in the root as the new hair grows. But as long as you keep your hair away from humidity, and that is before getting in the shower, you wrap your hair up in some kind of a fabric and then put a shower cap over and not put the shower cap straight over the hair, you'll be fine. So in case you want to know what did I just put on her hair, I just put some BioSilk on her hair, and now I'm doing curls with the flat iron. I slowed down the video some so you guys can see how I do these curls with the flat iron. A lot of it is all about the wrist, and sometimes too like not closing the flat iron down too tight on the hair, and it is just moving nice and smoothly through it. I like to do these curls on her hair. She doesn't wear her hair out the salon with the curls. Basically, after I put these curls in her hair, I wrap her hair. Like today, she had a graduation to go to. So basically I put the curls in her hair, and then after putting the curls in her hair, I wrap her hair up nicely. And it was raining outside at the time. So by the time she gets, you know, home and gets ready for the event or whatever it is that she wants to do, her hair is going to like have a really nice body and wave to it. So that's why I'm curling it up this way. And sometimes I'll curl it up this way too to make it easier for my client to wrap their hair themselves. Because you'll find that when your hair is just bone straight, it's super hard to wrap, where whenever there's some curls in it, the curls just help it to just go around so much easier. So yep, I am making my way through one curl, then the next curl, then the next. Like look how shiny and silky her hair is. Like yes, I put some BioSilk on it, but naturally it is just super shiny and silky like that. So what you see me putting around her edges is a Care Wax edge controller. And the wax is perfect because, again, it won't cause the edges to curl up, because oil and water doesn't mix, so the wax will keep the moisture out. So now I am just like playing with her curls. Look how silky and beautiful that looks. It just looks so romantic. So yeah, I am pretty much doing all this extra stuff just for you guys, because after, like I mentioned, I wrap her hair up so she can get ready. Like, look how beautiful she is. Look how beautiful her hair is. It is super silky and amazing. Like, I love playing with her hair after I straighten it, or I love playing with her hair when it's curly, when it's not straightened like this. Like, her curls are beautiful now, and her curls are beautiful when they're natural and there's nothing done to it. And she doesn't get her hair straightened often. Like, she mostly comes in to get her hair straightened like whenever she wants her ends trimmed, or there's an event. Like, look at her filling herself, as she should, because she is just absolutely gorgeous. So yes, this is another video, silk press video. I am so happy that you guys, sat in and enjoyed this video with me. If you are still here with me, I would love to hear about it. Please let me know by dropping me a yellow heart in the comment box below. I would love to hear from you.